I do solemnly swear that I will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States and will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States. Welcome to another episode of Hauntings, Homicide, and Hearsay. Welcome back to another episode of Hauntings, Homicide, and Hearsay. Episode 22. Can you believe we're almost, 3 months into doing this podcast again?
No.
I don't know. It's weird. But I do have some memes to share with you.
Yeah, fuck you. I don't give a shit about your memes now. I'm trying to riddle out your intro.
You haven't figured it out yet?
Well, I wanted to say JFK, but that's not paranormal.
No, that's...
Blows my mind.
Yeah.
Too far? Too soon?
Oof. All right. So we're just going to jump into some memes because Ashley. It's a picture of the White House. U.S. president technically works from home.
I fucking hate it here.
Do you remember? Sorry. Do you remember that show on Disney Channel, Corey in the House?
Yeah, it was a spinoff of That's So Raven. Are you fucking stupid? Of course I remember it.
Yeah.
Didn't watch it. But
so, COVID in the house. And it's Corey from the intro. He's got the COVID fucking shit on his face. Okay.
It's called a mask. You used 6 words
It's
to
not
describe.
a mask. It's just whatever.
Okay.
So, do you want to... Is there anything you want to talk about before we jump into the topic? Because it's a really short topic.
I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck your topic is. Oh my God, are you going to talk about the ghosts in the White House?
We're going to talk about the ghosts in the White House.
Did you know there's a bowling alley down there?
Yeah, I did know there was a bowling alley in the White House. Can you imagine living in the White House? It'd be so freaking cool. And actually, this is kind
of... the first thing I pictured was me like segueing everywhere in the White House. Like, I don't even want a segue, but I would fucking segue through the White House.
Just because.
Just because I fucking can.
I think I'd probably go with a hoverboard instead, though.
I'm not balanced enough emotionally, mentally, or physically to be able to hoverboard fuck all of anywhere.
That's why I held onto the table that one time I was doing it the whole time. So, yeah, we are going to talk about the White House and its ghosts, but there's like not much on it. We really kind of have to rely on just past presidents because there's not, clearly they don't just let paranormal investigators in to the White House of all places.
Well, that's fucking bullshit. That's my property. I'm an American citizen.
That's true. We do pay the taxes on that building.
And you know what? Again, I'm going to say it. Fuck you, bitch, and the clique you claim. I pay their fucking salary. You work for me, Haas.
Yeah, but they've all forgotten that. So, conveniently forgotten it, I should say.
I'm going to piss on every government official.
But...
that sounds like a kink thing, and I didn't mean it like that.
Wow. So, anyway.
I got issues. I'm just going to stick with fuck the government from now on.
Yeah,
it's a safer option than trying to... Some of them might like it.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
Most of them.
We're not going to get into that. We're not. So, anywho, the White House. So, I would say it's kind of appropriate that we're doing the White House. And I'm going to go on a small tangent here because last week, Joe Biden was on the Smartless podcast.
Like he himself?
Like he himself was in studio with Will Arnett, Sean Hayes, and Jason Bateman. And doing like an interview or whatever.
I've never felt more like Miranda Priestley in this moment. Get his people on the phone.
So Which, like, let me just say, I don't care who's in office. Joe
I'm
Biden,
gonna be pissed at them no matter what.
Barack Obama, Donald Trump. Like, I don't care. I don't care. Stop going on fucking interviews.
Okay, I'll give you that one.
Stop going on the fucking late shows. Stop going on the fucking podcasts. I'm sorry. It pisses me off. Don't you have more fucking important shit to do? And I know that motherfucker ain't doing it. This is Joe Biden in particular, just because he was on there, because I listened to it. I know that motherfucker ain't doing it on Sundays. You know why? Because he said on the podcast,
I don't work on Sundays.
he doesn't work on Sundays.
No post on Sundays.
He also goes to mass like 17 times a week. How the fuck do you have time for that?
How the fuck you have time to run the government? What the fuck is that?
I don't know.
Just turn into Jersey? Like what?
I don't know, but I did find out that Jill is actually a school teacher, which I did not know.
I thought you were talking about your boss.
No.
I was like, no, she's not.
No, Jill Biden is a teacher and she's still working. And he even said, like, he's like, yeah, listen, you know how he, like, I can't do a good impression of him, but
Because you have too much train of thought.
Yeah.
It has momentum.
but like, this motherfucker goes to bed at 11 and wakes up at 8. And if there's one thing about Obama, I will say, and Trump, I will say, those motherfuckers
Didn't they like never sleep?
They never slept. I think Trump said at one point in an interview that he slept for like 4 hours a night. And I think Obama was like right around the same, like 4 or 5 hours. They're just constantly working. Like, I get you need a day off here and there, but like, you should know going into that position.
You don't have time for you.
Don't get a day off. No. But that's just my opinion. I'm going to stop my tangent now and get right into it. So the White House.
Wait, I'm going to circle back to one thing because you said
You're going to
Barack
circle
Obama.
back? Jen Psaki?
That's why I keep saying it.
Oh, okay.
Just so it gets under your skin, my guy. You said Barack Obama, and my brain.
Barack
God
Obama.
damn it! It did. Barack Obama.
Fired up reference. Love it.
Shouldn't you be putting a cow in the dean's office?
Animal House reference. Love it.
I quote that movie way too fucking much.
It's a great movie. If you haven't seen that movie, Fired Up is fantastic. It's like 14 years old now, but it's still one of my favorites. And Ashley's having an existential crisis about how old the movie is. So we're going to jump right into this now. The White House, which sits at, and I could have gone like a ton of backstory on like the construction.
It's not
and
the
how
original.
many, yeah, and how many times it moved and different. I didn't get into all that. So the White House, which sits at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue in Washington, D.C., was built starting in 1792 and was completed and ready for occupancy on November 1st, 1800.
I'm a fucking idiot.
Took them fucking 8 years.
You said it's a big place, you shitbanger.
So
I don't even know what a shitbanger
we
is.
could have
I
gotten
just
that done
made
in
that
like
up.
a year these days.
Yeah, look at the machinery we have, you fucking tool. They were doing this shit by hand. They were making their own fucking nails. They didn't come off a fucking assembly line.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Made me so mad. I forgot what I was gonna say.
You shitbanger.
Yeah.
It did go through many different name ideas like the President's Palace, the President's Mansion, and President's House, which is very, very original.
President's house.
The earliest evidence of it being called the White House, so they don't actually know when they started calling it the White House, but the earliest evidence of it being called the White House wasn't until 1811.
Some dumb fuck on the road was like, hey, where's the Capitol? Where's the and they were like, it's the it's fucking White House, and it's stuck.
You know, the White House and the Capitol building are two different buildings.
No,
right?
I know, but I'm saying
Okay.
like that's a newer building. We didn't have, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like, let me have my dumb little story and theory.
It was dumb, all right.
Eat a bag of dicks.
So myths state that the White House wasn't always white, and it wasn't until after the burning of Washington on August 24th, 1914, was white paint applied to cover the burn marks, hence the color we know today.
Feels counterproductive.
Why?
I feel like if you wanted to cover burn marks, you would cover it with a dark
A darker
paint.
color? Yeah. I was thinking that when
And
I
I
wrote
say
this
that
too.
because look at the cinder block walls. There's shit bleeding through. It's
Yeah.
not mold. It's not funky stuff. It's
No.
just the color of cinder block bleeding through.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I don't know. And this is probably dry lock too. This is
It
probably
is.
not. Yeah, this is probably not paint.
Old-timey people are old-timey stupid.
George Washington was not the first president to inhabit the White House. In fact, it was John Adams who was the first to live there.
That I know.
The White House has been through many changes and reconstructions over the years, and many different presidents have given their thoughts and have made changes to the building, from President Harrison, Lincoln, Roosevelt, Arthur, and even as recently as President Obama, who had solar panels installed on the roof.
Oh, I like that.
However, living presidents are not the only ones who are said to live in the White House.
Sorry.
And I'm not talking about like their spouse.
No, I know.
The I don't want to use the word aides because that implies like chief of staff. They don't live there.
Secret Service.
Well, Secret Service?
Fecal service.
Fecal Service. Secret Service doesn't
Ew.
live there either. They just kind of work in shifts. But
I know. I'm just giving you a fucking
no,
example.
I'm referring to like the cooks and the
staff.
wait staff and the maids and shit.
The
like
help.
That. The help. Yeah. No, that's a movie.
It's
I've never seen
It's
it.
a book first.
That was a book. Anyway. But the White House is reportedly one of the most haunted buildings in the country, with multiple apparition sightings over the years. Voices and laughter can also be heard in the halls and more. From 1860, what?
It's Roosevelt. He's just scared someone in the bathroom down the hallway and he's coming out.
Jesus. From 1862 to 1863, Mary Todd Lincoln reportedly would participate in spirit circles or seances in the Red Room of the home and in the presidential cottage at the soldiers' home after the death of their son, Willie. Spiritualism was wildly popular during the height of the Civil War as families looked for comfort over the loss of loved ones.
You're telling me, hold on. You're telling me that Abraham Lincoln had a red room?
You're going to have to break this down for me. What's a red room?
Oh, you don't know the reference to fucking 50 Shades of Grey?
No.
Okay,
Why would I?
That's like his playroom is like the red room or some shit like that.
Oh, is that where
And
all of his like toys and shit are?
yeah,
And weird shit?
in the most anticlimactic, shitty piece of fan fiction that got wildly popular for no goddamn reason.
What was it? Wasn't it
It's Twilight fan fiction.
Yeah. So,
I'm not shitting on fan fiction. I'm shitting on that. I've read a
pile of hot steaming garbage.
yeah, because like I read a really good one about Dumbledore being the fucking puppeteer of all of the evil shit. That like he was actually pulling the fuck. He was evil as shit, but he made Tom Riddle the fucking like face of it. He got away. It was amazing. It was amazing. It was a piece of fan fiction.
Was it Wattpad?
No.
Oh, okay.
Nice try. The only place I can find it now, I don't remember where it was originally, but the only place I can find it now is some fucking Russian website, and then I have to translate the whole page into English. It's a whole thing.
What the shit?
But it's a really fucking good story. It's a really fucking good story.
All right.
I've admitted too much about myself.
And that is
I have to
staying
go.
in. So a man named...
Okay.
The fuck did I type in my notes?
Did you just slam your face on the
I
keyboard?
might have. A man named... A man named... This is okay. I'm gonna read what I wrote and then I'll just say what I think I meant. A man named Jeremiah Jerry Smith.
His name is my name too. I'm gonna throw up. Sorry. That one really got me. Oh my god. I can do this. I can do this.
Can you?
No! Jeremiah. Oh my god. I don't know why that's so fucking funny to me.
Oh,
Oh
Lord.
my god. Thank you.
You're
Thank you so
welcome.
fucking much. Go ahead.
Am I the asshole? Yes, I am.